So, what happens in a media relations training workshop? Well, we're going to do this on Zoom or Microsoft Teams, whichever you'd prefer. And it's my job to tailor things to your business, to your line of work, and to make sure that you're both encouraged but also challenged. So this training gets tougher depending on how good you are, how experienced you are, how challenging the situations you're likely to face. And really, for most clients, we break it down into three areas. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that you're able to talk about your business, your products and services, your role with clarity and personality that you feel confident explaining what you do. If you can't do that unchallenged, then we've got a problem and we need to work on that. So we're going to get you speaking about your business with confidence, first of all. Then we'll move on to the questions that a journalist would legitimately ask. My background is in the media. You can see more about me all over LinkedIn or on the comsteria.co.uk website. So, of course, in a when you're dealing with the media, you don't get a free go at it. Nobody says to you, like, tell us how amazing you are. These questions are framed, they're played devil's advocate. They put these challenging questions to you, and it's your job, just as if you were at a job interview, to try and weave in the positive stuff that we've discussed in question one. So we go through these interviews, we play them back, I give you some coaching on your responses, and we help you get really strong answers to these questions that you can use again and again. And then the third element of the session, and the most challenging one, is simulating a crisis situation. So if your business was to go on fire, if there was a fatality, if there was a major incident, if there's a systems outage, if you've let people down, made a mistake, you got lots of people complaining. These things that we hope will never happen, but sometimes they do. It could be a cyber breach or a rogue member of staff or any one of millions of things. You and I will speak in advance about what you think these things might be, and then we'll simulate that sort of crisis exercise. Now, if you get this right, the media can really be an ally in a crisis because they can help you reassure your customers, your stakeholders, your staff, whatever you want to call them. The media can help reassure these people that everything's okay, you're still in control, and you're going to lead them through this crisis. If it goes wrong, or you maybe don't speak at all, or you don't speak well, then the issue is that you come to be defined by the crisis. You lose control, it runs away from you, and people start losing faith in your business, or even worse, they lose faith in your leadership. And we know how that ends. So I create a safe environment where we're going to practice all of that, and then you're going to receive some coaching on it. Our media training can be delivered one-to-one, and a lot of quite senior executives and business people enjoy that. Gives them that complete privacy, just me and you. We could do it in an hour or an hour and a half. And some other organizations maybe prefer the sort of team. So we'll get half a dozen of you on. We'll run a session that might last 3 or 3.5 hours. We'll cover the basic techniques, and then we'll work together on some of that messaging. The issue when it's a team of you, of course, you're going to get less time spent on camera. You're going to get slightly less time, all of you, doing interviews. If it is a true one-to-one, then the whole experience is going to be a bit more, intense for you. But sometimes more experienced business people enjoy that, and that's what they need. So we'll tailor things to you. If you've never had media relations training before, I think it's well worth going through. We run dozens of sessions like this every year, and people seem to really enjoy it. I think it'll make you a better communicator, and it'll strengthen your business as well. So if you'd like any more information, just drop me a note.